3D boxing here with another one of Laredo superstars. Just got to talk to Jorge Castaneda. Now I get to talk to Josh Juarez. It's been about 2 years since you've been in the ring. You look like you're getting back in fighting shape.
I'm getting there.
What have you been done to keep in shape, and how is that layoff? How have you dealt with the layoff?
Layoff has been relaxing, but it's also been just tempting, right? I want to get back in the ring for sure. Hopefully by the end of the year, if not next year, I'll be back at it. And I'm excited, I'm excited. It's first fight's back here in Laredo. Pumps me up. I've been in the gym for sure, so I'm just excited to get back. Hopefully, but if not by the end of the year, beginning of the next year, and I'm excited.
I've seen you fight here more times than I can count. How are you enjoying the fights? How are you liking these fights?
I love the fights. Any night here, I'm a boxer, so I'm in the stands, I'm watching, and I'm like, I have to be in there. It makes me eager to be back in the ring, and I'm sitting down and I'm like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to punch this way, I want to punch that way, but I'll be back for sure.
I know that you got Nick Molina ready. You spoiled him a little bit. Now you're a lot bigger than him, but he was fighting at this weight. So what did you think of his performance? It was really good, right?
Real good. Congrats to Nick, by the way. I know both competitors. They both showed a lot of heart. Congrats to Nick Molina again. He showed an outstanding heart, but he also showed a lot of mental toughness, right? He showed a lot of mental toughness. Even after being dropped, he stayed composed. He didn't get up and try to look for the knockout because I want that one back. So he looked actually real good, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of this win for him. He's a young kid, a cool guy.
I want to ask you about another Laredo native, Gateway City native, who scored a sensational win. I just talked to Jorge Castaneda. What do you think of his win over Lt Jones?
That's my boy. That's my brother. We've known each other since we were little kids, and I'm happy and I'm excited for him. I remember I told him manifest his victory, right? Because they were counting him out. They thought, oh, here comes this Laredo kid. They don't know anything about him. But I told him, hey, once they start feeling that pop and he starts staying composed, it's over for him, right? And that's what happened, right? Thank God that he got the win. That's, like I said, that's my brother, and congrats on him again.
Little known fact, I was the first person to ever interview Lt Jones after his pro debut. I've covered about 2 or 3 of his fights. I've covered a bunch of Jorge's fights.
Yeah.
I said on my podcast, Jorge's gonna beat him up. And everyone thought I was crazy. Jorge beat him up.
Exactly. Like I said, right? One thing about us, Laredo kids, we always come to fight. No matter where we go, no matter where we are.
And you'll fight anybody.
Yeah,
you'll fight. Nick Molina gets a call to fight at 175.
Right.
He takes it.
Nick told me, he's like, hey, I never fought at this weight, but I'm up for the test, right? I told him, you're gonna do good, stay composed, listen to his pops, right? His pops is his head trainer, and he did good in there. He did good in there, and congrats to him again.
So when we see you back in the last time we saw you was on a Golden Boy card in Dallas. You look good. What do you think of that performance?
I'll give myself a C-.
Ooh, so now you didn't like the performance?
Nah, I didn't like my performance. I also understand. It's understandable because of the awkwardness, right? The guy was real awkward, very, very awkward. But I do give myself a C- just because I'm real hard on myself, right? And I'm always looking for a better way. I'm always looking to improve in every way. I could knock him out in the first round. I'm always looking what I could do to be better. You know what I mean?
So that was over 175. That was a catch weight, right?
Yeah, it was like 177, 178.
When we do see you back in the ring, will it be at light heavyweight or are we going up to cruiserweight?
Probably cruiser. It's been 2 years. I want to get feet wet again and see how I feel, right?
What are you, 23, 24 now?
Yeah, I'm 24.
So you're growing up. I mean, you're filling out.
Yeah, I filled out a little bit more. I've been hitting the weights a little bit more too, and hopefully probably be back 185, 195, maybe cruiser. A little bit heavier. Just to see how I look, if I like that performance, maybe it will stay there. If I feel like I can make light heavyweight, maybe it will. We just don't know, right? We just don't know, but we'll be back for sure.
We saw your last performance, which was excellent.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. Any idea when you may be back in the ring?
Hopefully by the end of this year. If not by the end of this year, beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, we'll be back full force. I've been in the gym. You can ask anyone I spar against. I do pretty good. I defend myself still very well, and I'm just excited. I'm happy. I love it. There's nothing like getting my hand raised, and nothing like walking out to my people right in Laredo, or just walking out in general. The chills, the chills you get. That's what us fighters live for. And I'm excited to be back in the ring soon.
One other question I want to ask you. It just made official for November. Canelo versus Caleb Plant, unified undisputed 168-pound title. Who do you got in that fight? Why?
I gotta go with my Mexican boy. That's Canelo for sure. Canelo. I'm a big fan of the way he fights, so I gotta go with Canelo. I see Caleb probably first 4 rounds, kind of giving Canelo a little bit of trouble, and after that, it's game over. I'll see a stoppage like 9th or 10th for Canelo.
Undefeated light heavyweight, future cruiserweight, Josh Juarez. Tell them where they can find you on social media.
Facebook, Josh Juarez. Instagram, Josh J Juarez 12. Twitter, Josh Juarez 69. Josh Juarez 69. And Snapchat, Josh J Box 69.
God bless, champ.
Thank you.